many of us will be pleased to see the back of 2020. COVID-19 means it's not been an easy year for anyone. And normally in Advent, life would be busier. But perhaps this year you are feeling more lonely, more separate from your loved ones. Some of us, I know, have had to say goodbye in the most difficult of circumstances. Life feels much more fragile than it did 12 months ago. And it's especially so for the people who the Cardinal Hume Centre is here to help. We have already seen the evidence that there will be more homeless young people and families as a result of the pandemic. The divide between the rich and the poor, which was already significant, will grow even more. For those on the margins, life will become harder. And just as we consider how COVID-19 has made life more fragile, so too we remember the fragility in the Christmas story that many of us follow at this time of year. At its very heart is a young couple, a young migrant couple, in a stable giving birth to a boy, a vulnerable baby wrapped in a manger. Anyone who has held a newborn baby will know there is probably nothing more fragile. I remember the fear as I held my first child. But so too in this story, there is hope, the potential in new life, the road ahead. And as I have said before, you will find that hope at the Cardinal Hume Centre. Yes, we are working with families and young people whose history is one of poverty and trauma. Yes, there is fragility, but that does not diminish the potential that is at the core of their lives. We may be working differently, but this Christmas we will remain resolutely open. And while much of our service is practical, being a home, offering emergency advice or food or essentials, at the core of our work is helping people to identify and encourage their own potential. We can't make things simple. Without doubts, there will be setbacks on the way. But if we focus on this hope, on this potential, we will make a difference. We will help people lead the lives they deserve and thrive. I can say this with some confidence, not just because of the strength of the people we help, although of course that is the most important thing. I can say this because of the support the Cardinal Hume Centre receives. So if you have worked with us, volunteered with us, given us advice or sent us some money, I want to thank you. In fragile times, you make us stronger, and you are the guardians of hope.
My friends, my angels. I believe in angels, those helpers who are near. Exactly when they're needed most, they seem to disappear.
I know them when I see them, whatever their disguise. They're patient and encouraging, resourceful, kind and wise.
Yes, I believe in angels, the kind that heaven sends. And I'm surrounded every day by angels I call friends.
God gave me someone special when He gave me a special friend like you. Have a blessed Christmas.
Thank you for supporting Cardinal Hume Centre this Christmas.